Hi everyone. Sorry for not uploading anything for a little while, and also my nose is blocked, so my voice probably sounds really bad right now. The reason I didn't post anything was work. Mostly I was really busy, and so now that is kind of sorted out, and so I'll post more often like I used to. And this video is actually going to be about a learning project I started, because yes, there is still things I need to learn. So this one in particular is a multiplayer FPS. So really anything that touches multiplayer I've never dealt with ever. So that's why I'm doing this this project, is to learn multiplayer. And okay, let's show you what that looks like. So the map is placeholder mostly, but it's there just to show the movements and all that. So what I wanted to do was a horror FPS with several game modes, and yeah. Let's first of all, I'm running all this with a dedicated server, so when I play, this is a client, and so that helps me make sure the replication from server to client works, even if I only play one player at a time. So as you can see, I've got a crosshair that is affected by the speed of movement and whether I'm crouching or not. There also is a slight camera animation for walking, and a little more intense for sprinting. There is also a stamina system, so both sprinting and jumping drain stamina. What else? Oh yeah, I've also implemented health and bleeding. So when you get shot in a non-vital area, such as the legs and arms, instead of losing health, you get a bleeding buff that increase for each bullet. And so the bigger the bleeding buff is, the faster your health is gonna decrease. And so when it reaches 0, you just get a black screen with a 3-second countdown and you respawn. Oh, and also I got that sweet looking flashlight right there with a material function, which I can toggle on and off, and which the other player can see. So you can actually use these dark spots to ambush other players. Oh, and I got the doors also replicating over the network properly. So that's really cool. And so this weapon can be shot. You can see the that little particle effect spawning, and you have to reload it, of course. And I don't have any animations, so it's really just a throttler. And you can see from the particle effects that there's actually a spread on the firearm to simulate accuracy, if we can say that. So, okay, let's actually spawn a second player in there. So I'm gonna move the second player to my other screen. You can see there it is, the other player, and you get to see the rotation of the flashlight. If I toggle the flashlight, you can see that as well. You can see the movements, animations as well. Actually, I'm gonna move to a bigger space to demonstrate the animations. Alright, so these animations are just placeholder. They're from the free pack that comes on the marketplace. But yeah, that allows you to at least walk around the map and shoot each other. And so you can see if I shoot this player, he just collapsed to the ground and respawn randomly. And so now he just respawned in my face, but see. And so let's say I'm gonna shoot myself in the leg. You can see I'm bleeding from the text, and my health is slowly but surely decreasing. And if I keep shooting at the legs, it's gonna decrease much faster until you eventually bleed out and die, like so. And then you just respawn to a random location. And so, as I'm about to show you, the doors are replicated as well. So you can really use the doors to, how can I say that, for strategic reason. Like you can hide behind them and just wait for someone to open it. Or you can leave the door open so that other players think that you ran out in a direction, when you're waiting in the other corner, so that you can shoot them in the back, right? Now I'm having trouble replicating the crouching animation. I don't know why, but yeah. So for now, crouching is just getting stuck in the ground. The animation doesn't show. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can really shoot each other. And this may seem like super simple, but the blueprints behind that are actually pretty darn complex, for me at least. Yeah, I had quite a hard time doing all that. So I'm pretty happy that I managed to do all this. Now of course I'm gonna need some help with level design, with character animations and all that. I was planning to buy a weapon with all the animations from Iron Belly, just to get a weapon in there looking polished and, you know, a quality weapon with all the animations needed to really flesh out the weapon system more. But I'm not too sure if I'm actually gonna buy something or if I'm just gonna keep it like that. I mean, it is fully functional after all. And so, yeah, speaking of blueprints, here's what the player pawn looked like. So the green stuff is a weapon and receiving damage. The red stuff is everything I have to execute on the server to replicate to other clients, like the jumping, dying, and sprinting, the flashlight, all of this. And so I also made the weapons a separate blueprint, which I didn't clean up yet. They look kind of messy, but yeah, I made them separate so that we can switch weapons much easier. And let me just bring up the list, make sure I didn't forget anything. And so I believe what I should do next is implement a main menu to allow me to get in a game with someone else to test, make sure there isn't any bugs yet on the basic I've done so far. And then I should start implementing at least one gameplay with a score system and all that, start getting used to the game instance class and all of this. See how I can use it to store variables along a match. And that's pretty much it. I also wanted to work with sounds, you know, add the footstep sounds that other player can hear, so that when you crouch you make less noise, so that you can sneak up on people. And yeah, if you just keep running around, everybody's gonna basically know where you are. And so add some kind of a strategy in this, so it's not just a free-for-all, like everybody run everywhere. And yeah, that's all I did so far. It's been pretty much a week I work on this. I took a little break there, but you know, if you look at the dates, I've been working on this for about a week now. So yeah, that's what I was up to for the last month, basically, that I didn't post anything. And so if you have suggestions or questions, if you see anything in there that would be worth making a tutorial on, then feel free to use the comment section to let me know that. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.